Hey, just some quick reminders before we start the class. Alignment is key. Make sure you have the correct alignment in the poses. It's not about trying to have the perfect shape. Engagement is always important. Make sure you're engaging the correct parts of your bodies in the poses. Be aware of your breath. Be aware of the practice. Always be aware of your breath. Inhale and exhale through the nose if you are able to. Once you see you are daydreaming, come back just to the mat in the practice. And 4, have fun, be safe, and enjoy the practice. Let's begin. Namaste. Welcome back to Find Your Serenity Online with Nigel. How are you doing today? I'm excited to be here with you guys again. Today I'm going to go over the Pawanmuktasana series. These are a bunch of asanas and poses that help open up your body and help you stretch. This is what people usually do before they start their actual flow and practice. So before you see my videos, you should do a couple of these before you start, so you're already warmed up and good to go. So here, you're going to come into a seated position with your legs out, as you see right here. This is the base position. And I'm just going to ask you to place your legs out, heels, onto the ground, engaging. And, just place your hands at your side and just breathe regularly here while you can. You can close your eyes if you want to, back straight. Shouldn't, have pressure on your hands. You should, they're just there as a guidance. Good. Now you're going to shake it out just a little bit. Now we're going to open up our legs just a little bit. And now we're going to come into our next pose, which is toe bending. And as we exhale, we're going to push our toes down and inhale, toes open. Exhale, toes down. Inhale, toes open. And we're just going to do this for a couple times. Keep that neutral position and breathe regularly. We are aiming for about 10, but if we do it short, I will definitely let you know and tell you to come back to the next pose. And as we wrap it up, good. And then when you feel like you need to, just shake it out just a little bit. Now we're going to go into foot flexing, foot bending. We're going to inhale, flex our foot towards the sky, and exhale, flex them towards away from us. Inhale, toes and feet up, and exhale, feet down. And then we're going to repeat this for about 10 times. Once you do a set of rep of 10, that's one set. And usually start with one set and work your way up to 3. Just do what makes you feel comfortable. This video is just a guideline showing you the different poses. We're just going to do one set for each of these poses and then move on. But in your personal practice, you move up until where you're comfortable. And good. Shake it out. Next, we're going to go into ankle rotation. So if you need to space out your legs just a little bit more, you can. Starting with only our left leg, we're going to go clockwise 10 times with just our left ankle. And then once we get to the 10, we're going to go in the opposite direction, counterclockwise, and rotate our ankle. And then once you're done, you're going to move on to the right leg and repeat once again. Make sure you're breathing regularly. Inhales and exhales. You're inhaling on the upward movement, exhaling on the down. You don't have to rush this. Take your time. Feel your ankles. And now you should be about going on to the next foot and rotating. If you're going at your own pace, that is perfectly fine. Once again, when you're done, rotate both feet in the same direction together. You're going to do this for about 10 times. And then when you're done, you're going to go to counter movement. Breathe regularly. Inhale on the up, exhales on the down. And then once you're done with that, we're going to do one more set, which is having your feet still rotate but in opposite directions. So the left foot will go clockwise, your right foot will go counterclockwise 10 times, and then rotate. Done, shake it out. Good. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to start off with using the right leg so you can see for the demonstration. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, bring your right leg up and place your left foot over place your right foot over your left thigh. And then once you're there, you're going to take your left hand and place your fingers in between your right toes. So it's almost like you're cupping them, clasping them like hand to hand, but hand to toe. And then once you're ready, you're just going to, put your ankle on your thigh comfortably and rotate with using your hand that's clasping the toe clockwise 10 times. And then once you get to the 10 clockwise, you're going to go opposite direction counterclockwise. And this is just the ankle crank. We're just opening up our ankle. We're getting the joints specifically, doing it ourselves, taking our time. And here you just want to breathe regularly. This isn't a rush, nice and steady, nice and slow. Breathe on the upwards, exhale on the down. Make sure to keep that straight foot engaged and up. And once you're done with the rotation, you're just going to go up and down using your hand just along your foot and your ankle. And then once you're done with going about up and down about 10 times, you're just going to take your hand and go left and right. Just work on the motion of our ankle, open it up. If you feel like you have ankle and feet problems, these asanas are definitely great practices to help you open up your feet and your ankle. And you're going to raise gently, and on your exhale, bring your foot down. And on the inhale, you're going to pick your left leg up and do the same thing. Place your left foot on your right thigh. Place your right hand fingers inside your left foot and clasp them together and start your rotation. And once you're done, you do the counter movement and then move your foot up and down, left and right. Take your time and enjoy. Exhale, you're going to bring your leg down and relax. Shake it out. Good. If you need to take a little rest, go ahead, breathe. This is no rush. We're going to go right into the next asana. Alright. Once you're ready, you're going to keep your legs straight. And then with your left leg, we're going to flex our kneecaps. So when you flex your kneecap, it's like you're tensioning, you're bringing it in, you're contracting it, and then just a couple of times you're just going to contract your kneecap. As you can see, when I contract, my left leg comes down to the floor, and you're just going to do this about 5 times. And then if you can hold the contraction for about 3 to 5 seconds each time you contract. And once you're done with your left leg, you're going to go onto your right leg and contract your kneecap on that leg. Contraction helps you bring your knees and your legs together, and you're not straining them too much. You're not putting too much pressure on your calves when you go into other poses, and it's good to help release some tension you might have around your kneecaps. And then when you're done doing it individually, you're just going to do it together, and once you're done, you're just going to shake it out. Good. Next, we're going to move on to knee bending. We're going to inhale, bend our left knee, and place our hands under our thigh. And then inhale, lift our leg straight up, pointing towards the sky. And exhale, bring it back down to the floor. And we're just going to do this for a couple times. Inhale, raise your leg up, straight. Exhale, bend your knee back down to the floor. And on your last one, you're going to exhale, come down. And now we're going to inhale, bend our right knee, clasp our hands under our thigh. And then we're going to inhale, bring up our left leg straight. And exhale, bring it back down, bent. And we're going to do this for a couple more times, same thing. The goal is 10 reps, and 10 reps is 1 set. And exhale, come down, shake it out. Good. We're going to go right into our next one. We're going to inhale, bend our left knee again, same thing, clasp our hands under our thigh. And when you are ready, you're going to inhale, bring your leg up, and we're just going to do a knee rotation. We're only moving our lower leg. We're inhaling up clockwise, exhale, we come down. And we just want to move our knee to our lower leg down. When you inhale up, your leg goes straight, and then you exhale, it comes back down, bent. And this is literally our knee crank, knee rotation. Try to keep that circle as much as possible, and breathe as much as you can. And on your last breath, you're going to exhale, come down. Inhale, bring up your right knee. Bend it, place your hands under your thigh, and on your inhalation, you're going to come up and start your clockwise and anti-clockwise movement. And on our last exhale, we're going to come down and shake it out. Now we're going to inhale. We're going to bring our left leg up, foot on our thigh, and we're just going to shake our knees down to the ground for our half butterfly pose. Just breathe regularly up and down. Bring your knee to the ground, up and down. If you get your knee to the ground, that's great. If it's not, it's okay. And just breathe regularly, opening up our hips, bringing in some movement. And once you're done on your last exhale, bring that left foot down, and inhale, bring your right foot up onto your left thigh. And same thing, we're just going to bounce our knee up and down for our half butterfly pose. Good. And relax. Now for our next pose, I'm going to ask you to do the same thing. You're going to inhale, you're going to bring your left leg up, and you're going to bring your left foot over your right thigh. But you want to bring your left foot just a little over your right thigh instead of leaving it on top how we've been doing recently. Once you've done that, you're going to place your left hand over your knee, and you're going to use your hand to guide your knee, and you're just going to go into an imaginary circle with your knee. Only moving your hip. The thing is, you only want to move your hip while guiding it with your right hand. And we're just going to go clockwise for 10 times. And once you get to the 10, we're just going to go counterclockwise for another 10 for our hip rotation. This is a really good hip opener. So if you ever feel like your hips are tight, just do this pose. Just hip rotation, hip rotation, hip rotation. Try to only move your hip if you can. And once you're done, we're going to bring it down and we're going to rotate. Inhale, bring up our right leg. If you need a guide to see again, this goes my foot. And then we're just going to use our right arm. We'll use our right hand to guide our right knee in those 10 imaginary circles. And then once we're done, counterclockwise. Breathe regularly. Last one, exhale, shake it out. It is, normal for your legs and your hips to feel tired. If you're feeling tired anytime in this, just definitely take a break and breathe. Now we're going to come to our final pose. No, sorry. Not the final pose in the Pawanmuktasana. Our final seated pose. We're going to bring our feet together towards our groin, and we're going to come into our full butterfly. And we're just going to bring our knees up and down while breathing normally. Try not to fly away. Keep those feet on the ground. Breathe regularly. Trying to get 30 to 50 good movements in. And relax. Bring our legs down. Good. Shake it out. From here, you can keep your legs straight, or you can come into a seated meditative position. Sitting cross-legged is perfectly fine. We're going to inhale, bring our arms up in front of us. Arms shoulder distance, hip length distance apart. Shoulder height. And we're going to open our palms on the inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to make a fist. We're not going to clench too hard, just enough comfortably for our thumb inside our fist. And we're going to repeat for about 10 times. Inhale, fingers open. Exhale, fingers closed. Good. And in our last one, we're going to inhale. We're going to bring our wrist up. And on the exhale, we're going to bring our wrist down. So we're going to go into our wrist bending next. If you ever need any poses to help you with your hands and your fists, these are definitely the ones to do. And once again, the goal is 10 if you can get there. And once you're done, arms down and shake it out. Good, good, good. Next, we're going to go into our wrist joint rotation. We're going to inhale, bring our hands up, same thing, shoulder height. We're going to close our fists with our thumbs inside and going clockwise first, about 10 times. We're just going to rotate our wrists together at the same time, same direction. And when you get to the top, we're just going to go on counterclockwise movement. And after that, now we're going to rotate our fists, but in opposite directions from each other. And then when you get to that 10 on that movement, go in the opposite movement, different directions with your wrists. Done, exhale, drop your arms and shake it out. And now we're going to inhale, go into our next asana, which is elbow bending. We're going to inhale, bring our arms back up again, palms towards the sky. And on the exhale, we're going to bend our hands towards our shoulders. And on the inhale, we're going to make our arms straight again. And on the exhale, we're going to bend our arms. And we're just going to do this for about 10 times, inhaling and exhaling. Make sure you stay with the sensations. Your back is straight. You're counting inside your head and breathing. At the end, we're going to come down, bring our arms down, shake it out, and we're going to inhale out our arms at our side, palms facing the sky, and same thing, elbow bending. And then when we're going to bend our elbow, we're going to rotate clockwise, both elbows in the same direction, go just frontwards, big circles if you can, nice and slow, nice and big. Inhale on the come up, exhale on the come down. And then when you get to the top, you're going to go in the opposite direction. And then this set will complete our shoulder and socket rotation. And on your last one, inhale, open your arms. Exhale, bring them down. Shake it out. Good, 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 good. And now we're just going to move right into our last and final parts of the Pawanmuktasana series. We're going to put our hands in our Nana Mudra. We're going to exhale, bring our heads down to our chest, and inhale, starting going clockwise. We're just going to do our head circles. We're going to do really 3 good, deep, slow rotations. Going clockwise first. Go rotate counterclockwise. Make sure we're breathing. You definitely close your eyes if you want to. Good. And now we're going to come back into our neutral position. Inhale, we're going to bring our head back. And exhale, we're going to go straight down. Place our chin into our chest. Inhale, neck back. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, neck back. Inhale as deeply as possible. And exhale, chin to chest. Come back into our neutral position. Inhale. And exhale, we're going to look to the left. Inhale, come back to neutral. And exhale, look to your right. Inhale, neutral. Exhale to your left. Inhale, neutral. And exhale to your right. Inhale, neutral. And exhale to your left. Inhale, neutral. And exhale to your right. relax. Breathe regularly. Good. Now, that was the end of the first series. Now this is the second series. You can stop here or you can keep going into this flow. If you're a beginner, please take into account that most of these poses are done one at a time and then you work your way into a flow. So please be aware of that as you're working on this practice. So we're going to lay on our back to come into our first pose of this series, which is our raised leg pose. We're going to inhale, bring our left foot up, and we're going to hold for 3 to 5 seconds. Exhale, left leg down. Inhale, up, hold. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Inhale, up. Keep it there, breathe regularly. And exhale, down. Inhale, up. This should be the last one. And exhale, down. You can shake that left foot out if you need to. Inhale, right foot up. You're going to hold. And exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Last one, inhale, up. And exhale, down. Shake it out. Now we're gonna bring, one more inhale up. I think this is the extra one. If you're not doing it, it's perfectly fine. And exhale, down. And now we're gonna bring both of our legs together, and we're gonna bring both legs up. Inhale, up, hold. And exhale, down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. We're only going to do 3 so you can get used to it. One more. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Shake it out, relax, breathe, take your time, no rush. With our hands at our side, we're going to inhale, pick our left leg up, and we're just going to go into nice little circle movements clockwise with our left leg. Try to go as wide and far as possible by keeping that right leg on the ground. And switch, you're going to go in the opposite direction. This is the whole leg, rotating the whole leg. The part of the series 2 is more of an abdominal region stretch, working on our legs. And on the exhale, we're going to bring that leg down. And once you are ready, you're going to inhale, bring your right foot up. And you're just going to do the same clockwise circle rotation. Top, rotate counterclockwise, keeping that left leg on the ground. And exhale, leg down. Good, good, good. And just readjust yourself if you feel like you need to. We're going to move into our next exercise, which is cycling. You're going to do one leg at a time. On the inhale, you're going to bring your left leg up as close to your chest as possible. And on the exhale, you're going to straighten it out without making your leg hit the ground. And we're just going to cycle our legs. Inhale up, And exhale, straight. And then on the next leg, we're going to inhale it up and exhale it straight. Make sure you're breathing in synchro. And shake it out. I forgot to add alternate leg cycling, but you can also do that. This one is the next step, which is when you inhale both legs up together to the chest at the same time, and you're going to exhale, make them straight for one cycle together with both legs. Take your time, be gentle. Like I said, if you're not there yet, alternate cycling is definitely okay too. And exhale down. Good. Shake it out, shake it out. Breathe, breathe, breathe. See where you are, see where you are. Inhale, we're going to bring our left leg up to our chest. And then we're going to hold it here for a few seconds. And now we're going to inhale, head to knee, hold here. And exhale down. We're going to inhale into our next leg, our right leg. Knee to chest. And inhale, head to knee. And exhale down. And we're going to do one more. We're going to inhale, bring both knees to our chest. And then we're going to inhale one time, bring our head to our knee and hold here. Breathe regularly. And exhale down. Good, 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 good. Take your time. Your body might be going through it. It's good. When you're ready, we're just going to rock up and go back and forth between our back. We're going to go up and down first, and then we're going to go left and right. And this is just us rock and rolling. Ready, like I said, we're gonna go left and right. Take your time. This is a nice little back massage, really good on your spine too. And when you're done, you're just gonna come back onto the mat, and you could just lay here for a second to catch your breath if you need to. Ready, you're gonna inhale. We're gonna bring our knees to our chest, and then we're just gonna drop our knees down to the left side while keeping our back on the floor for just a nice little sleeping abdominal stretch pose. You can bend your arms or keep them straight how I have them, and you look the opposite direction where the legs are for a nice little back stretch. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, bring your knees back up, and exhale, go in the opposite direction. Bring your knees to the right side and look towards your left. And breathe regularly. Inhale, bring our knees back up, and exhale, lay them down on the floor. Good, good, good. Shake it out, breathe and rest if you need to. We're gonna go next into a pose that might look familiar to some people who have taken previous classes. Gonna inhale, bring our left knee up, bend it to our chest, and on the exhale, we're gonna bring that left knee down to our right side and place our left shoulder on the floor and look in that direction for our universal spinal twist. And breathe regularly. And inhale, you're gonna bring that leg back up. Exhale, bring it down. And we're gonna inhale, bring our right knee to our chest. And on the exhale, we're gonna bring our right knee to our left side and bring our right arm down to the ground and look towards the right side. And breathe regularly. Ready, you're gonna inhale, bring our knee back up, and exhale, bring it down to the ground. And we're gonna finish off with one more pose before our Shavasana to end our Pawanmuktasana. Sorry, I'm always butchering that. Series 2. We're gonna inhale, come into a light boat pose. Come up, come up. And exhale, we're gonna go down straight into our Shavasana. Please enjoy. Now we'll slowly wiggle our fingers and our toes to slowly come back. Move our limbs. And when you're ready, you're going to come onto our left side into our baby cradle position. And when you're ready, eyes still closed, you're going to inhale and come into a seated meditative position. Hands in jhana or universal mudra. And we're just going to end the class with our yogic breath. Inhale and exhale. 3 reps. And then on your 3rd rep, inhale as deeply as possible. Hold. Exhale and hold. Next, we'll inhale and bring our hands into Namaskar to end our class with 3 Oms and 1 Shanti. Inhale and begin. and namaste. Thank you once again. Till next time.